There's a reason the word smog was invented in California. In the 60s, the air was so polluted that parents wouldn't let their children outside to play. So the state stepped in and set air quality standards even before there was a federal Clean Air Act. So modern environmentalism was really born in California, and that sensibility is still embedded in the state's DNA. But in 2006, the state upped the ante in a big way by looking at a global problem, climate change.
We simply must do everything that we can in our power to slow down global warming.
That year, the legislature enacted a sweeping mandate to cut greenhouse gases that warm the planet. It's called the Global Warming Solutions Act. No one ever accused us of not thinking big. The law set ambitious goals to cut California's greenhouse gas output back to 1990 levels, and it was the kind of legislation that reached into every corner and crevice of people's homes, businesses, and public spaces. Dozens of laws and policies followed after that. For example, a goal to put 5 million electric cars on the road, a mandate that the state's utilities have to obtain half of their power from renewable sources like wind and sun. And in 2 years, in 2020, every new home in California must have solar panels on their roofs. And finally, the policy that has come to symbolize California's commitment to carbon cutting, cap and trade. It was the nation's first system that set a limit on industry emissions, and it created a market where these companies could buy and sell carbon credits. And basically, it allowed them to pay to pollute. Since its inception, that market has created a fund of nearly $6 billion, which goes to projects that also cut carbon, like building bike paths, building homes around public transportation, and giving people rebates to buy those electric cars we keep talking about. And the state just doesn't give up. All of those goals keep getting more and more strict and higher. And it kind of envisions a future of running the world's 5th largest economy on a carbon-free engine.